Hiya there and welcome to Loki Collectibles. Right, I'm going to do something very close to my heart here. It's the vintage Masters of the Universe line. First up we have Beastman. He was the first series on the 8-back. Then we have He-Man himself, 1982 Mattel, Wave 1. Then we have the very manly Man-at-Arms, 1982 this one, Mattel, Wave 1. Then we have MER-MAN, 1982 again, first series, Wave 1. Then we have everyone's favourite villain, Skeletor, 1982 Mattel, Wave 1. Then we have a Stratos, 1982 Mattel. I always found him pretty boring when I was a kid. Then we have the Sexy Teela, 1982 Mattel, Wave 1. Then we have Zodak. I thought he was boring as well as a kid. 1982 Mattel, Wave 1. Next figure I thought was awesome when I was a kid. EVIL-LYN, 1983 Mattel, Wave 2. Then we have a Faker. Basically He-Man but in orange. But you take his armour off and he's got a little sticker underneath. 1983 that one. Then we have Manny Faces, 1983 Mattel. I used to have one of them in my fish tank years ago. Right, then we have a Man. Really rubbish figure this one was. 1983 Mattel, Wave 2. Thankfully, Trapjaw makes up for an epic figure that. One of my favourite action figures of all time. 1983 Mattel, Wave 2. Then we have Triclops, 1982 Mattel, Wave 2. In England, he came with a ring as well. I don't know, if he did everywhere else. Then we have a Battle Armor He-Man, 1984, Wave 3. Then we have a Battle Armor Skeletor, 1984, a Wave 3. Then we have everyone's favourite Bumblebee Buzz-Off, 1984, Wave 3. And then we have a Clawful. He's cool, 1984 Mattel, Wave 3. And then we have Fisto, which just sounds so bad, 1984 Wave 3. He just looks like a gay guy, to be honest. Jitso, 1984 Mattel, a Wave 3. Cobra Khan, 1984 Mattel, a Wave 3. And then we have Mechaneck, 1984 Mattel, a Wave 3. Next one's awesome. Magic tricks he's supposed to come with. You pull the string as well, or cord should I say, and he spins around. 1984 that one is. Then we have a Prince Adam, 1984 Mattel, a Wave 3. Then we have a Skeletor again, but this time he came out with a hard head, and I wondered why I had two different ones as a kid. He was the 1984 version. Then we have Webster. He was awesome. He had a little grappling hook and you could dangle him down from stuff. 1984 that one. Whiplash, a 1984 Mattel, a Wave 3. Next one, a Dragon Blaster Skeletor, 1985 Mattel, a Wave 4. Water pistol it was, by the way. Grizzlat, 1984 Mattel, a Wave 4. He didn't do much, just had a crossbow. Next guy was called Hordak, 1985 Mattel, a Wave 4. Next guy was really cool. You could suck him and get him stuck on your forehead. Leech, 1985. He was just cool as a kid. Then we have Manteno, 1985 Mattel, Wave 4. Really more She-Ra than He-Man, that one, to be honest. Then we have Modulok, 1985 Mattel, a Wave 4. And then we have Mossman, which with your teeth you could scratch off his fur if you were a naughty kid. 1985 Mattel, a Wave 4. Then we have Roboto, 1985 Mattel, Wave 4. And then we have a Spiker, 1985 Mattel, a Wave 4. Again, there seems to be some theme with some of these He-Man figures. Then we have a Stinkor, 1985 Mattel, a Wave 4. Cyclone, 1985 Mattel, a Wave 4. And then we have a Thunder Punch He-Man, a 1985 Mattel, Wave 4. You always run out of caps and had to get your mum to buy you more. Too Bad, 1985 Mattel, a Wave 4. Then we had Dragster, which in England he was pretty hard to get hold of, that guy was. 1986 Mattel, a Wave 5. Extendar 1986, Mattel, a Wave 5. Then we have a Flying Fists He-Man, 1986, Mattel Wave 5. He had a hard head, that one as well. This one is the best figure, I think. Horde Trooper, 1986, Mattel Wave 5. Pretty rare they were to get in England. Then we have Hurricane Hordak, 1986, Mattel Wave 5. Then we have a King Hiss, 1986, Mattel Wave 5. He took his armour off and there was a snake underneath. Right, Multibot, 1986, Mattel Wave 5. And then we have Rattler, 1986, Mattel Wave 5. You press the button on the back and his head would shoot up. Then we have Rio Blast, 1986, Mattel Wave 5. That one was pretty hard to get in England as well. Rock On, 1986, Mattel Wave 5. That must have been the most common figure on the shelf. Snout Spout, who was cool. He was a water pistol. You filled him up with water and he'd squirt you. Mattel Wave 5. And then we have a Stone Dart, 1986, Wave 5. Again, a dead common figure. No one wanted. This next one was cool, like Terror Claws Skeletor, 1986, Mattel Wave 5. Tongue Lasher was quite cool as well. You press something on the back and his tongue came out. 1986, Mattel Wave 5. Blade, 1986, Mattel. Basically, he was a movie figure from the Dolph Lundgren He-Man movie. Then we have a Blast Attack, 1987, Mattel Wave 6. UK, very hard to get. Right, and then we have a Buzzsaw Hordak, 1987, Mattel Wave 6. Another rare one to find in the UK was a Clamp Champ, 1987, Mattel Wave 6. For some reason, and this one was one of the most common figures you could find, it was Gwildor, 1987, Mattel Wave 6. King Randor must be one of the hardest He-Man figures in the UK to find, 1987, Mattel Wave 6. Mosquito, 1987, Mattel Wave 6. That one weren't too hard to get hold of. Ninja as well, which is up next. He was very, very hard to find in the UK. 1987, Mattel Wave 6. Rotar, 1987, Mattel Wave 6. Twistoid, 1987, Wave 6 by Mattel. Squeeze was always quite easy to get in the UK. He was 1987, Mattel Wave 6. The next figure was very hard to find. She was a Sorceress, 1987, Mattel Wave 6. This one was dead common as well. Snakeface, 1987, Mattel Wave 6. Scareglow, he was quite hard to get, but nowhere near as hard as Clamp Champ and Ninja. 1987, Mattel Wave 6. This one was dead common, everyone had him. A Sarord, 1987, Mattel Wave 6. As I say, England may be different to America, Australia. Laser Light Skeletor, 1988, Wave 8. I did own one of those. I never owned this one. Laser Power He-Man. I have never ever owned that one. Mattel Wave 7. And these really weren't in the range. These were massive ones. Only came out in Italy. Titus we have. And we have Megator. Again, Italy only those ones were. I've never had those two either. Anyway, thanks for looking. Please like, comment, subscribe. And just one little note. Laser Light Skeletor was easier in the UK to get hold of than Ninja Clamp Champ, I tell you.